are looking for what animal we call the Javelina. It's a four-legged critter, kind of looks like a pig, but it's not a part of the pig family, actually. Fun fact, and it's got a little stink hole on the back, and I'm not talking about its pooper. It has an actual stink hole. Lets off this aroma that's just, you could just bathe in it. It's so interesting. Unfortunately, we haven't seen a single one. Don't know where they are. One guy drove by earlier and said that this is his go-to spot and he hasn't seen bleep. And then some old man drove by, very kind, and told us where he had seen some. Unfortunately, we border another unit and they're over in the other unit, which we don't have a tag for. Yeah, we're still looking for the elusive Javelina. They're hard to find. They're hard to see in glass as well. We're going to keep looking. The wind has died down, so I'm hoping this evening, if it doesn't pick back up, that I'm also sick. They'll get up and actually feed around today and we can actually spot one. For now, we just keep glassing. That's that. Well, James finally found the elusive peccary, and it's a large root. Unfortunately, it went into this bush, and so they either went over the ridge or they went behind this closer knoll, so I can't see that now. And head out and see if we can pick these suckers back up, because all are ready to fill peccary tags. We are ready.
Bit steep. She's a beast. Can't believe it, guys. I was walking up this ridge and I just looked and freaking saw a peccary. I mean, they're not far from me at all. They're just hungered in the wind. They're 137 yards. So we're going to try to get on them and go from there. But exciting. We've been grinding our ass off to find them. Oh, damn it. They're spooking. They're spooking. I gotta shoot one, pal. Okay, bye. Oh, I got a shot at 55 yards and it looked perfect, but somehow I missed either, I think, just below him or something like that, but it was a really, really close, super windy shot, but they came up and over, so I'm going to glass to see if I can't find him again. It was a big group, but it just didn't pan out, but still got meat on the bone, so let's keep trying. All right, guys, we've been glassing all morning, and we finally just dug out a group of peccaries. Not too far. They're moving around the horn to get out of sight, so Brianna and I are going to loop around and try to get on them, and this is our chance, baby. We got to make it happen, so let's go get in.
just got a text from Ted that he sees some Javelina from his glassing point, so we're gonna go get to where he's at and get our glasses out and get eyes on them. Hopefully, Lord willing, hopefully be able to put a stock in and get the job done. We've been grinding very, very hard, and we would be elated to get the job done. So we're gonna get over there and try to get it done.
Rock climbing. This shit sucks absolute ass.
It's at least better than splunking.
I'll go splunking any day over this shit. Put me in a tight cave. Oh, at least I'm crushed instantly. Here, I gotta tumble to my death. Maybe break an arm, a leg, a spleen, a rib cage in the process. If you're not lucky and don't just break your spine or your neck right off the bat. Cave squished and done. Dead. Immediately. I gotta suffer a lot of pain and anxiety on this fall. I think I'm gonna take a moment of silence. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light?
You know, we're trying to not scare the animals.
That's not very sturdy. There's more! There's more! This is not the top. I will never be returning to this unit. I repeat, never.
You're talking kind of loud. We're trying to not scare the animals.
I think I just scared them all within a 2-mile radius. I think I broke my ankle. Oh, Jesus. There's more. How do they do this? Their paths are like this wide.
Well, let's keep it going. Gotta get up there. What do you think of this?
It's nice and it's frustrating at the same time. I mean, it smells so bad, and that's super fresh. They stayed in this at least last night and this morning, and then got up and fed out some direction. They could have fed down this way. They could have fed over into the stuff we've been looking at. You just don't know. It's all peccary country, so. But we've definitely narrowed down at least a vicinity of which they hang out in. It just requires getting out of the vehicle, not glassing from the roads, and getting up high, because that's where they are. So we'll continue looking. Look at grasshopper. I see no rabbits. I see no rabbits. Probably all frolicking somewhere else now.
Alright guys, it is, it's Tuesday. We got till Thursday or Friday. We've been out here quite a while. I think today's the 20th. Yeah, 20th. So we have, we've been hunting Javelina here since the 12th. Since the 12th was our first day, and it's been really tough. New unit. Gnarly terrain where these Javelina live. There's a lot of roads here. They do not appear like to be near the roads at all. A lot of side-by-sides out here, so anyway, we're pounding a lot of miles up north. Then it's also been super windy, so we have dug out some Javelina. I think we've seen 4 different herds. They're just smart and skittish out here. They live in big country. I've got 2 shots of them for both. They're both, unfortunate scenarios, but I gotta I've shot a peccary every single year at Webbo since 2005, so really gotta try to keep that streak alive here in this new unit, and I think we can. We just gotta keep going hard. Today it is really, really windy, so I'm pounding a lot of miles. Brianna's been hitting miles as well, and her legs are beat, so she's glassing from a road about a mile away with the Kawasaki. And same with my dad, they're spread out glassing, and I'm at Earhoof, so I gotta keep looking and try to get it done today. Try to self-film if I see some, because I don't think Brianna will be coming out to meet with me with how far out I am, so I'm gonna keep working it and trying to get it done and go from there. I had made good progress on my hike, good hunting. Hadn't dug anything up yet, but I was definitely hunting what I would call very effectively, seeing a lot. And anyway, just got a text from Tove that he saw one single peccary, which probably means there's a group of them, the opposite way that I was going. So luckily I'm on the very top, so I can make ground pretty quick. I'm gonna try to get up there and get a different angle on them, and hopefully we get a collared peccary today. Jeez, la pique. That's what we're hoping, baby. So we've stripped a layer and we're moving, so let's get over there. Okay, we picked up Chip, and Chip and I are gonna go in and try to make it happen. Tove glassed him up, and now the old humble poppers are gonna go give it a try. What do you think?
I don't know what to think with these peccaries anymore. We could get there and they'll be long gone, but hopefully this is the day. Today's the day.
How far?
56. Yep.
I think we did it, Chip.
I think my filming was very ass. I was waiting for it to.
Well, guys, we shot two. I think they're both down. Neither were perfect shots, but it's super windy. They were pretty far, but I think they're both down in a matter of a minute. So we're pretty happy about that, and we're just gonna keep trying. It was pretty chaotic, but I think we did good. So the filming may not be the best, but man, we have worked so hard for these peccaries that we just had to get one on the ground, and I think we got two. So let's just see what happens and go from there.
We got it done, Chip. It was
The Lord.
quite a tough Javelina hunt. It was a new unit for all of us here, and it was steep, nasty terrain. These Javelina do not like being anywhere near the side-by-side trail, so you got to put a lot of work in to hike these steep, big fingers and canyons and get to positions where you can see. And the Javelina were also pretty jumpy. I mean, it was like friggin' stalking coos deer out here this year. So we had a few attempts, and pretty much all of them were nowhere even close. Like, they spooked before anything even really happened, and we were reacting and just never really got the job done. But today, it went different.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad we made the call to have you come down. James unfortunately started his day hiking all the way up to the top of this mountain. We're now at basically shy by a few yards, but I can see the fence up there. And just with the wind, You know, I called and we were trying to explain to him where they were, and it's very hard with all these fingers. You know, as you come across the top, you lose a lot of sight along the way. And so we just had him come all the way back down to take a look, and I'm glad we did, because that was the call with the wind that I think would have been best, and it really was coming up. I mean, it was just blasting in our faces, and so we shot essentially with a crosswind, pretty heavy. It's very windy out here, and dies down now, of course, a little bit. Ted saw one. Glad his eyes have started to dial in over the last couple days, and one turned into quite a few, and some footballs, and just took that shot across the canyon, and yeah, worked out. I'm glad. I'm so glad. I don't think my niece could have done it another day. This is steep, nasty stuff. So
yeah, and today is our 10th day hunting. So it was a grind. I mean, I think a lot of people that, especially if you've never hunted javelina in terrain like this, think it's a cakewalk, super easy, but it is not. This was a very challenging hunt. Super physical, hot, cold in the mornings, windy. It was a grind, but we were able to get it done on two nice javelina, and Tove tagged out already on a javelina in a different unit earlier in the hunt. And we spent the first 10 days of the year deer hunting in a different area, and then we came over here to this new unit for javelina and have hunted here for 10 days. And finally, we were running out of time, and you know, Brianna was working on a 3-peat, and I was working on my 21st consecutive year getting a peccary with a bow out here. So it was, I was getting nervous that my streak would maybe end, and it wasn't perfect. I mean, our shots were good. They would have put them down quick, but honestly, I did not have as much time behind this new bow as I should have, and but it went well. It died quick and things panned out. But
this thing's just a tough little teenager.
Well, javelinas are
Jeez.
Notoriously super tough, and yeah, appreciate everybody watching. We're not too sure how the video will really be, but hopefully it's okay, and we can make it.
I'm gonna let you know. Sorry, guys, for what you just saw.
So hopefully it's okay and entertaining. Appreciate y'all watching. Like and subscribe. Drop a comment down below. Let us know how your hunts went, and we will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Good job, Chip.
Yeah.
Tove came up to help. We got the javelina, both of them quartered up and in the pack, so I'm carrying most of the peccaries, but Tove's carrying a little bit, and Brianna's she's there for moral support and helping us out, and she did a great job. We all did a great job, maybe better possibly than anybody. So we got a pretty good hike back to the Kawasaki, so we're gonna get a move on and get down there. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And we're gonna do it together like a fun, loving, nice bunch. Let's do it.